Alright, hello YouTube. What's up you guys? So, going to be starting our stream in a second here. Let me just, let me just get some stuff set up real fast. Let me just get the stream loaded up on the tab. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about the delay. My Dreamcast was being weird. Wouldn't work. So, this is Kao the Kangaroo. I played all the way through this when I first bought it, like 2 years ago. We're gonna put this on easy, even though I don't think the difficulty actually does anything. But yeah, I played through this all the way when I first got it, like 2 years ago. And I'm glad I got this when I did, because the price on this game has skyrocketed. Like, so when I got it, it was like a $20 game. You know, it wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. But now this thing is going for like $60, $70, something crazy like that. Yeah, it's weird to me because this isn't the best 3D platformer ever. Like, it's okay, but it's not very great either. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. Yeah, so right there is a skip. For a minute, I actually thought about speedrunning this game because I was like, yeah, this seems like a nice, fun, and easy game to do a run of, but then I was like, yeah, KO's not a very good game. It's not like I think KO is awful. I think this is a bonus right here. Yeah, bonus level. It's not that I think KO is awful, it's just that I think it's very middling. Yeah. Let's see. It's just kind of like it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot, excluding, I guess, take out all the things that make Crash Bandicoot fun. And like, I'm not even the biggest fan of Crash Bandicoot anymore, so I guess that should be a real indictment of the quality of KO. So one thing that is neat about this game is that you place your checkpoints. I'm gonna have to remember how to do that because some of the levels in this game get a little bit on the aggravating side. There's this one maze level in the game that's just awful. Like, I remember, oh my god, I died. Crap. Like I was saying, I remember nothing from this game, but the one thing I do remember is that one maze level was terrible. I don't get like why KO's punch like slows him down so much. That's like really bizarre to me. But yeah, though, so it was an embarrassing death, but it was whatever though, because we got right back where we were at, and I'm not gonna do the stupid bonus level this time. I figured I'd do it to show it off, but I don't know. Now that I died, I'm like, screw that. I will say this game does have pretty okay visuals for the Dreamcast. Like, you know, not like the best Dreamcast game by like a long shot. Like, the Dreamcast still has some pretty impressive games, but not bad either. Oh my god, come on, KO. What's this one do? Yeah, this one makes me run faster. Cool. See, if this was like his default speed, was this like this jumping speed, I'd be all over this game. This game would be way better. It'd be way more interesting. Or if there was a way to just, you know, have him run like that, like top speed the whole time, the game would be way better. There is a sequel to this. I've never played it. I own it. I've owned it for like a super long time, and I've never gotten around to it. So maybe we'll have to plug that one in. But yeah, though, so I figure what I'll start doing nowadays is I'll stream on Monday and Tuesday. Oh my god, I flippin' easiest avoidable death ever. I'll stream on Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'll take that day off to work on schoolwork, and then Thursday I'll edit the video for this week, and then Friday I'll post the video. So I figure that's what our schedule will be looking like. So you guys will get 2 streams, and then so you get 2 streams out of me a week, and then I'll get basically 2 nights to do whatever I want with. You gotta be kidding me. God dang it, game. Come on. Where's the camera? Oh my god. Yeah, that is one thing that sucks about this game. There's no camera control. Now I remember. There's D-pad control. I guess, actually, I think if you hold R, I think it'll, like, yeah, it'll zoom in on him, on his back, which is not convenient. Oh crap, the homing missile punches. I always forget about those. I never fight the enemies in this game. Like, yeah, platformers, I never fight enemies, honestly speaking. Like, fighting platformers in a 3D, fighting platformers, fighting enemies in a 3D platformer is, like, something I don't mess with very much. Um, so should I, how do we plant checkpoints again? Is it L and B? No. Y? No. Uh, L and A? No. R and A? No. R and B? Nope. Uh, L and R? Nope. A B X? A B? B Y? I know it's not all 4 face buttons. Huh. I wanted to plant a checkpoint, but I can't remember the button combination to do it. I do have the manual, so I mean it's not that massive of a deal. It's just something I would like to have, for convenience sake. Yeah, just remember when I beat this game, I felt like I had, like, I don't know, like I just finished a journey on the Odyssey. Like, if you ever looked into Homer's Odyssey at all or anything like that, like I literally felt like I had experienced that. Like, this was my Odyssey. I'm gonna just kick myself for not remembering the button combination. Yeah, though some of you guys might wonder where Mega Man 64 is, and I don't know, like I kind of just had this weird thing where that's not really the kind of game I really want to stream. I don't know, like maybe I'm probably going to end up streaming that tomorrow. Oh crap! Oh crap! Vehicle stage. So the vehicle stages in this game suck because you die as soon as you touch something. Like there is no like health bar. Okay, you just die. Um, that is something I remember. So the vehicle stages you got to be like super timid and careful on because you can go faster, but unless you have the stage like completely memorized, it's like one of those pointless things because you die in one hit. They actually would be pretty neat, if KO didn't die in one hit, but because he does, kind of sucks. Okay. But yeah, though, I'm just kind of scared of touching something. Like, oh man. Okay, this level's done. Thank God. Oh man, the vehicle stages in this game suck. There's two more, I think. Yeah, two more. What? No, don't give me a coin. I was hoping that would be like an information block. Because I really, if we die, I really don't want to have to redo that level. Or that. Okay, so it's L and X to set the checkpoints. I wonder why it didn't set last time, though. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, though. One good thing to report on to you guys, my internet should be completely fixed. Like, I shouldn't have that, awkward problem where streams would die and cut out. Because I'm now running off of a broadband connection. Does KO feel so much slower now? Okay. Yeah, KO feels like he's moving significantly slower than he was. That's not a good thing. Also, my controls are currently reversed for some reason. That's also not a good thing. Like, I don't know why. This game with, like, reverse controls did not feel decent. Oh god, please don't put that, like, oh, no, KO, KO. Thank you. Was that like a teenage boy? So I skipped the opening part to this game. The opening part has like, oh god dang it! Let's just see 62:27 on it. Oh, that was my time for beating the level or beating the hang glider portion of the level. You know, it's weird. I don't think like playing the game on easy actually makes the game any easier. But yeah, though, yeah, so this Kao the Kangaroo, you guys. I wouldn't label this as like a hidden gem or anything like that. Like, it's just a very borderline. Okay, so we're going to checkpoint right there. It's just a very like borderline okay 3D platformer, you know, like I know some of you guys might be tempted on this game because you see it for a lot of money on eBay, but trust me, you're not missing out on anything. Don't pay, bloated, inflated eBay prices for this game. It's just a very okay 3D platformer. The fuck is this, bands? This is Kao the Kangaroo. Okay, don't hate on our kangaroo boy. All right, Ice. How are you doing tonight, Ice? Ice. I should let you know that I fixed my internet, so we won't be having that problem where I clip in and out of streams and stuff like that. Or at least we shouldn't. I mean, I'd be greatly surprised if we do. But yeah, though, this is KO the Kangaroo, Ice, and we're gonna chill out tonight. Um, I don't know why, but like I had this like overwhelming urge to play this game. Like I have no reasoning behind it. I just had this weird urge to play this game, and this game isn't even very good. It's just like kind of okay. Um, I feel like saying it's okay is kind of too much of a compliment for the game. Like I don't know. Uh, there are parts of it that I like. It's just that the parts that I like are kind of outweighed by the parts that I greatly dislike, which is how slow the game is. Like this game moves way too slow. Does this fall into the lava? No. Okay. But yeah, so this is KO the Kangaroo, Ice. I should have streamed Mega Man 64. I don't know why I didn't stream Mega Man 64. I greatly regret that because like I had it in the back of my mind. I was like, man, I want to like I don't know, like sometimes I just get these weird urges to play something like I don't know how to explain it, just regardless of what I think of the game, sometimes I'll just get an urge to play a game. And like I got one of those urges to play KO the Kangaroo for some reason. Uh, so it gave me a checkpoint. So something the frame rate's dropping like crazy. So what? How do you get hurt by that? But yeah, though Ice, this is probably the most like okay. So on a scale of 1 to SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, this is not SpongeBob's Battle for Bikini Bottom. I feel like I could just damage boost over all that lava, but dude, I can't wait for that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remake. Like, that needs to come out already. I think that doesn't come out until May, though. They will try to rob me. I'd be. Dude, who would try to rob you, Ice? Like, that's just jacked up. Like, that's just hateful. I'm glad you beat him, Ice. Like, you deserve that, man. Like, why would you try to rob? Yo, is the boulder going faster than me? Yeah. I think the boulder one shots me too. Yeah, it does. And I didn't checkpoint. Good on you for beating that guy, Ice. Like, good on you, man. He deserved it. Yeah, yeah. First off, like, why would you try to rob somebody in 2020? Okay, like, I can't recall the last time I've heard of a robbery and then like the dude not get caught for it. Okay, like you'd have to be an idiot to rob somebody in 2020. You know, like no matter what, you're going to jail. But yeah, so it's just like, oh my god, what an idiot, dude. The next thing is like, okay, so most people are like me, where they only carry cash, you know, like, or not cash. I only carry my debit card, so it's just what that killed me. This game's jank, dude. Really, it's that bad where you live? Like they would just leave a dead body on the street? Well, okay, so yeah, I could see that because that happens in certain areas where I live. So the hurt box on that boulder must be like the entire boulder. Oh, but yeah, though, like, there are places where I live, or places where I live, but places. God, GD. They leave the knives in them, like they, like are they retarded? Yeah, pretty much like. Yeah, if you stab somebody, you should definitely. I mean, they're gonna find you no matter what. Like, this is the thing about like petty crimes and stuff like that in 2020 is just they don't work. Okay, like we, forensics and everything like that have caught up so far in like modern technology that it's just like it's not impossible. Like people get away with these things all the time. Don't get me wrong, but like they get away with them less frequently than they used to happen. like a perfect example is like New York. Like Manhattan used to be this like incredibly crime ridden, city and everything. It used to be just an H hole, like it used to just be like completely uninhabitable. I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way or this way. The game's not making it very clear. I'm gonna go this way though. Okay, okay. Alright, and I'm dead. Was that the game's way of just taking half my health? Like, what? Oh, okay. I thought KO had fall damage. Like, what? Oh, okay. This game's getting me with a bunch of crap right now. Oh, but yeah, though, Ice, are you liking the one thing, being able to see your chat comments on the video now? Oh my god, are you serious, KO? God, this game sucks. Why did I pick this to stream tonight? It's like, this is one of those things where it's just like too late, I've already started playing it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right there, like, honestly speaking. Get up, KO. Yeah. Dude, I'm wondering where Tom is at, because, like, I see Tom on Twitter all the time. Like, so I follow, Tom and I follow each other on Twitter, and, like, Tom tweets, like, so I don't really go, I don't really go on social media outside of YouTube. Um, like, YouTube, I'm on all the time, but, like, I'm barely ever on Twitter, but, like, Tom is on Twitter, like, all the time. God, fucking KO, you suck, dude. Alright, if we game over, I'm changing games, dude. So the game just starts with taking half of my health in the very beginning of the level. I have no idea if that's not what I'm supposed to do, or if that's... Oh wow, I made it across the gap thing. I didn't know I could do that. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there, though? Like, that's the real question. Play Pokemon? Yeah, we're gonna get back into Pokemon pretty soon here. Once the DLC comes out, because I think I'm gonna buy the DLC, because I'm interested to see like what they add and everything. Uh, I'm really interested in that DLC because they've never done DLC for a Pokemon game before. God, yeah. So once I don't know, probably a week or two before the DLC comes back, we're get back into Pokemon. The DLC comes out in like June. By then, I should be ready to play the game again. It's just a weird thing where I just kind of lost interest in it, but I didn't, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it's one of those things that's like constantly in the back of my mind. Can't find my RDR. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. Good thing there. Oh, yeah. How does that work with that game? Is it like one disc is one disc like the online component, and then the other disc is the oh, there's no continue. Oh, F this, dude. We're gonna switch games. One sec. Let me grab something else. Let me grab something good to play. Potentially. After this day, yeah. Okay, this same game file. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I just wasn't gonna deal with that. You know what's weird is I think that game has a save file on my VMU currently. It just wouldn't load my game for whatever. I just I don't know. I just wasn't going to put up with that game. So this is Donald Duck going quackers. Ice, you might remember. For a minute, I was thinking about speedrunning this game, but for I don't know. I kind of fell out of it. Well, this is something I don't know. I kind of feel confident in playing on stream. Then plus it was kind of last minute to change games. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, hey, let's play KO. Actually, should I time this? No, let's not time it. Just because I don't want to have the pressure of trying to beat this game in one sitting. I don't care enough to beat this game. Uh, yeah, we're probably streamed till like 1:30 tonight. But yeah, though, so this is my stream of Donald Duck going quackers. Just completely ignore the Kao the Kangaroo title. That game sucked. Okay, KO doesn't suck. It's just very middling and like I don't know how to phrase it, but I'm just not going to deal with like KO's crap, so to speak, right now. Like, just not in the mood. I'm too frustrated. Not frustrated. I just have a lot going on in my IRL space to where I just don't have the patience to deal with a game like KO. That's I don't know. Yeah, KO is just okay. I don't know how to phrase it. Like sometimes I just sometimes I can put up with things like that in a game like KO, but you know sometimes I can't. That's probably the reason why I didn't want to stream Mega Man tonight, Mega Man 64, because like as much as I love Mega Man 64, it's got some like jank elements to it, and I'm just not in the mood to deal with like jank. Yeah though, Ice. I don't know if you heard, but the Final Fantasy VII remake that is getting released early, technically speaking. Like, so you can, so stores are breaking the street date, and so you can just walk in. You know, certain stores you'll be able to just walk in and buy the game directly. So the game doesn't actually come out until April 10th, but yeah, though I've been pretty excited for that game. So I have a pre-order for it off Amazon, which I was able to get for $40. Like back in June, like June or something like that last year. For some reason, like right after E3, that game was just down to like $40. I don't know why. But it was like immediately after E3. So you know, of course, I put in the pre-order because I was going to buy the game regardless. But yeah, though, so now it's like okay, if I run into the game at like a Walmart or something like that, you know, um, I'm probably just going to buy it and spend the extra $20 just because like okay, I like okay, like $20 is a decent amount of money, but like it's also like I don't I don't mind spending an extra $20 and not having to wait 10 extra days. But yeah, so I'm praying that I find that when I go to Walmart on Wednesday. I'm gonna hit up a couple stores on Wednesday. But yeah, I can't wait for that FF7 remake to come out finally. Like, I've been excited for it ever since I saw it was an action RPG. I don't know why, but like it being an action RPG like completely changed my com- perception, I guess. Not perception, but my like anticipation for the game. Uh this game is like KO in the sense that this is a Crash Bandicoot ripoff as well, but I like it a lot more. I don't know, it's a lot faster paced, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot faster paced. That's the big thing. Granted, this still isn't as fast as like a true Crash Bandicoot game, but uh, yeah, though, like the reason why I stopped attempting to speedrun this game though is because it's like an hour long speedrun. Not an hour. It's like 45 minutes. Well, actually, it's taking me an hour to beat, but that was just more so because it was more so just because I was dying on the occasion and stuff like that. But of course, all that would have changed, once I started beating the game more and just playing through the game and stuff like that. But like, this is just another one that's not too spectacular. But yeah, though, so the crazy thing about this whole virus thing is that my channel has kind of been taking off because of it. So I normally don't pay attention to analytics and stuff like that on YouTube very much because I don't know, like when I pay attention to that stuff, I get really discouraged. Uh, so I don't like to pay attention to that stuff, but so over the last like I don't know, 15 days or something like that. Yeah, over the last 15 days, my channel has gained more subscribers than it has ever gained. Like, basically enough. Like, I gained, I think, 20 subs this past month, or within the last like 15 days. And so basically enough, like, I assume it's because of this whole virus stuff, people staying inside, that people are discovering my channel more. That's what I assume, at least. Granted, I could be wrong. It's either that or YouTube is now promoting my channel, which would be pretty sweet. It's kind of like a weird dream of mine to hit 1,000 subscribers and become a paid YouTuber, or paid content creator. So it's funny because back when I started making videos, you could just advertise, monetize your channel and everything like that. Like it wasn't a big deal, and then like YouTube stopped doing that because I guess it costed them too much money, which really makes no sense. But yeah, though, so YouTube stopped doing that, and like once they stopped doing that, they started to implement the new rules and stuff like that. Once they implemented the new rules, like I don't know, now I want my channel monetized just because like I don't know, it's kind of like a sign status to me now. Um, but yeah, though, like uh, having my channel monetized is not like a big deal to me at all. Like a ton of my videos are unmonetizable just because of music or things like that I use in them. Because like, again, I seriously don't care. You still can't find you. Wait, you can't find. Can you not find either of your Red Dead 2 discs, or is it just this one? Dude, that sucks. Because Red Dead 2 has held its price like very nicely. I was surprised that game's still going for like $30, $40. But yeah, I was like really surprised Red Dead 2 is still going for like 30, $40. Find that crap, Chief. Let's see. Oh yeah, so Raw was on again tonight, and it was another one. The one I found says copying app complete insert disk, but I already put the disk in. Huh. That's strange. Hmm. Did you beat the game already? Like, I don't see why. I don't see why you would need like, the first disc if you've already beaten disc one. Like, all right. So this boss, I really hate because it's kind of just RNG. Um, because you don't know where he's going to drop his stupid little chicken eggs or where he's going to drop off at. This boss is part of the reason why I kind of gave up on speedrunning this game. Because so Donald can only take like 2 hits before he dies. Um, so like I kept getting super bad RNG on this boss fight. Like every time I would try, to get a good time, I kept getting like just super bad RNG and I'd die, or I'd get hit by one of the stupid little chicken things. It figures, the one time when I'm not attempting a run at the game is the one time I get it, like first try. Watch me die now that I just said that. But yeah though, so I couldn't get this boss consistent, and it was just making me so angry that like I started dreading just getting to this point in the game and then kind of playing the game. So then I gave up. But Donald does kill this stupid chicken thing. The one I found says copying application, complete insert disk, put the disk in. That's super weird. Is it the second disk you found? Like, they really should be labeled which disk is which. I do like this game quite a bit, though. Like, I quite enjoy it. I mean, honestly speaking. I mean, I wasn't going to speedrun it if I didn't like it. Oh, but yeah, though. So Monday Night Raw was another one of those weird empty arena empty arena shows that they've been doing. But so I guess the semi interesting thing is that they debuted a new guy. His name is Austin Theory, and he trended on Twitter. And like half of the tweets about this guy were just like 15-year-old girls wanting to, you know, uh, jump his bones, for lack of a better term. I don't know why I found this like hilarious, like mostly because the dude is only like 22. Um, but yeah, though, like speaking about like sending myself into existential crisis, that's one of those things that'll do it. Because he's so young, he's younger than me currently. Well, he will always be younger than me, but so like I don't know. I have this really, I guess, bad habit of comparing myself to what people either of my age or people younger than me, what they're doing, and it's just like I see him and it's like he's on Monday Night Raw now, and it's like, oh my god, like that guy is so much further ahead in his life than I am. But so the big thing about stuff like that though is that you shouldn't compare yourself to someone else very often, especially not when you're in completely different fields. But yeah, though, so the whole like thing where my internet would cut out and die in the middle of the stream, that shouldn't happen anymore, generally speaking. Yeah, it sucks that you can't find your Red Dead 2 ice. That's very unfortunate. I know that game means a lot to you. One thing I do love about this game is like the noise it makes when Donald does a double jump. I don't know why I find it like super funny. Just because it's this nice like spring sound. Is this the way? No, okay. So for some reason on this stage, I always mix up where I'm supposed to go, and I always think that it's down or up right there is where the puzzle piece is at. So in this game, kind of like Crash Bandicoot, excluding so in Crash Bandicoot you need crystals. And the crystal placement in Crash, it's either better or worse depending on how you view it. Because in this game they kind of like to hide it a little bit. And I know some people who like that more, and some people who like that less. I kind of like it less, just because I always mix up where the pieces are at. But that's just me. But yeah, though, we had a late start on the stream. I was going to start at 12, but for whatever reason, my Dreamcast wouldn't work with my capture card for a second. So then I had to unhook some stuff, and yeah. Um, what it is, the reason why that, what the heck? Um, yeah, though, the reason why that happened is because the uh, thing that I use to capture gameplay off of my Dreamcast is called an Akura HDMI box. So when I bought my Akura HDMI box, it was the only way to record. It was the only like real HDMI solution for the Dreamcast at the time. Like, okay, so there were other. Okay, so the Dreamcast uses VGA for its output, and that's kind of an awkward display. My TV, my current TV, the one that I always bring up in my room tours and everything like that, it it does support VGA. Uh, not a lot of things do these days. Again, that's why I love this TV so much. It just supports so many weird outputs and stuff like that. So, VGA wasn't the problem. Uh, the problem was that my capture card doesn't support VGA. Uh, and plus also okay, I don't like having my so it was like I needed a solution, and so for a long time I just used a cheap HDMI converter. Yeah, a VGA to HDMI converter is what I used for a long time, for like 2 years, and that thing was okay. I never had the best like VGA box or anything like that. Like I never had like one of the super expensive ones prior. I mean, nowadays I do because I have the Akura box. But so the whole thing was that I bought the Akura though because I needed a like true HDMI solution for my Dreamcast. This is so gay, I can't find it. You still can't find that, dude? Like, you've been looking for like 20 minutes now. It's gonna pop up like tomorrow morning, like after you've given up all hope of finding it, it's going to show up. It's either that or someone stole it from you, dude. Unless you lent it to somebody. But yeah, though, so uh, at the time, the Akura box was the only HDMI solution for Dreamcast, and it was $80. And it shipped from Turkey, I believe, is where the people were at. The Baharis Brothers is their names, or is the company that sells these things. So at the time, it was the only real HDMI solution for the Dreamcast when I bought it, and so I should have just waited because like a month or two after it came out is when this company that goes by the name of Pound started making their HD link cables for the Dreamcast, which is basically the same thing as the Akura box that the Pound Brothers make, excluding their cable is $20. No, it's $30, and the Akura box is 80. Also, the Pound people, god dang it, the Pound people ship from America, so it gets here in like 1 or 2 days, like 3 or 4 days, whatever. Uh, and then meanwhile, the Baharis brothers ship from Turkey, so it's like they take like a month to get here. Uh, a lot of people swear by like the Akura box being this like incredible HD like resolution and everything, and it's like honestly speaking, I can't really tell the difference between this and the Pound cables. I've used both. Like honestly, I think they kind of look the same. But the one thing the Akura box does do that I like is that it has what does it have? It has this ability where so there are some Dreamcast games that don't support VGA. I think it's actually like 99 games out of the 100 and no, out of the 240 game library that the Dreamcast has. Uh, Out of those 240 games, 100 of no 99 of them don't support VGA, but like 50 of them, 50 of those 99 can be forced to support VGA. And what I used to have to do is if you unplug the system as it's booting up, like unplug the VGA cord as it's booting up, it would strip away, not strip away, but it would, make those games support VGA. So that's what I used to have to do. But with the Akura box, I don't have to do that because the Akura box has this like built-in switch that force boots those games sometimes. It doesn't work all the time. It only works sometimes, but that sometimes is good enough for me. Words cannot describe how mad I am. Did I didn't get one of the pieces? Which one though? Oh, this one. Oh, first that. Oh my god, I forgot to pick up the piece. Words cannot describe. Ice. Whatever you do, don't go insane trying to find Red Dead Redemption 2's disc, okay? We'll get through this together, Ice. Anyways, how have you been, Ice? Red Dead 2 disc aside. Dude, I can't believe you lost, like, just one of the discs. It's not. Okay, so where's the puzzle piece I need to get? No, it's toward the end of the stage on this level. Dude, I seriously can't believe, like, you can't find just one of the discs. Like, that super sucks, dude. I still need to play Red Dead 2 at some point. And it's on that, like, I don't know, 2,400 page Google Doc that I have going at this point. God damn it, Donald. Wow, I just got like 3 1-ups right there. Yeah, this is like a kid's game, so it's super beginner friendly. Oh god. Man. Oh. Did you check your other PS4 game cases? Because sometimes I do that where I put my other games in other game cases, you know? It's mostly just when I can't find the case for the one specific game I need. So this boss fight reminds me a lot of Tiny. Is that his name from Crash Bandicoot? Oh yeah, I need to hit him. Excluding it's a little more involved than Tiny, I feel. So you need to hit this one. So you gotta hit him like twice, basically. Man, I can't believe I got hit by I can't believe I got hit by one of the dynamites. That's actually never happened to me. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Ice. In fact, I'm gonna put an F in the chat for you, Ice. Oh wait, I hit Control F, not Shift F. Yeah, though, I'm still hoping that the Kingdom Hearts HD collection comes over to Switch. Because like, man, if that comes over to Switch, I'll start speedrunning that because I want to speedrun Kingdom Hearts 1 really badly. But the whole thing is Kingdom Hearts 1, the best way for me to play it currently is on the PS4. But my PS4 is upstairs, and it's probably going to stay upstairs for the rest of its life because the PS5 is coming out soon, and that's going to be backwards compatible with PS4. So having my PS4 downstairs won't really make a lot of sense once that comes out. I really want to see the design of the PS5 at this point. Like, I'm curious as toward what that guy is gonna look like, dude. Like, I wish Sony would actually reveal actual things about it. Like, they haven't talked about the price. They haven't showed the controller. They haven't showed the console, phone. Oh, your phone died. Oh my god, dude, this is not your night, Ice. Like, first your Red Dead disc, now your phone. Like, this is not your night, man. But yeah, though, the PS5 is probably the one system I feel like pretty confident. Like, I think is going to be the first system that I ever actually buy on day one, just because like through like a streaming perspective and everything, it's going to be so convenient. Yeah, I'm not sure yet if I'll 100% buy it day one, but I'm pretty sure I will. Just because I want, I want that PS4 backwards compatibility, like, pretty badly. But I don't know though. I was thinking about like the Xbox Series X just because it was going to have like it has so much backwards compatibility. But the thing is though is like I'm more, I'm more of a Sony guy than I am a Microsoft guy. So like if I'm getting one of those two systems, it's probably going to be the PS5. Like one of those two at launch. Yeah, though Ice, I put up the F in the chat for you, man. Um So this set of levels brings me to my most hated boss in the game. I genuinely think that this boss is not unfair, but just like stupid. Like in terms of what they expect you like I don't know, just in terms of okay, so the one thing I will say that's negative about this game is that your hitbox on Donald is way too small. Like it needs to be way bigger. And then this boss like magnifies that problem times a million. And then that pumpkin right there, that pumpkin always bothers me. Like I always get hit by that thing because I assume you can jump. You can just slightly tap at A and jump, and then just get up there, but you can't. Oh my god, dang it! Once again, I didn't memorize all the paths in the levels yet for where to take in order not to get like bogged down by the things you don't want to get. Okay. Wow, I can't believe I made that jump. Yeah, though, like WWE, dude, like everything's just been going. Like, I genuinely believe that God wanted Vince to cancel WrestleMania this year, and like this is his, and like everything just being, the disaster that it is currently is like God's way of punishing Vince. Like, I genuinely believe that, which is hilarious to me. The only people who I feel bad for in WWE are the wrestlers because I feel like none of them want to work at this WrestleMania. I know like Roman Reigns isn't, he's not going to. They already confirmed he will not be working WrestleMania this year, and he was supposed to be the main event. So good job. But yeah, though I am going to watch WrestleMania this year. I'm so interested in seeing that like disaster of a show, dude. Like, I don't care what anybody on like wrestling Twitter or whatever says. Any of those guys say. Like, I want to see this show. It's it's gonna be such a disaster. I can't wait, man. Like, That might sound weird. Like, why are you excited to see like a bad wrestling show? It's like, well, sometimes I just like to laugh at like, easily avoidable terrible situations, which this was. Like, all Vince had to do was delay WrestleMania by like a month, and then none of this would have been happening. It's such a stupid decision, dude. Like, they're gonna lose a ton of money. Like, I think WrestleMania was estimated to bring like $22 million of revenue in to the company, but of course now they're going to bring $0 worth of revenue into the company. Actually, like, they're gonna lose money because they gotta pay the wrestlers. Oh man, this is the best WrestleMania ever, you guys. The one guy who I do feel bad for is Drew McIntyre, because this was supposed to be like his year. This was supposed to be the year he gets like crowned or whatever. But I mean, do you really want your like crowning moment to be at the WrestleMania where zero people attended? Actually, that sounds kind of cool now that I say it like that. Like, hey man, I'm the only person that ever won the WWE Championship in front of no one. If someone took it, I'm gonna kill them. No cap. I wouldn't blame you. I feel like that's justified homicide. I feel like a cop would look at that and be like, yeah, that's a justified homicide. Oh yeah, though. I found out about a new game that I think will interest the both of us. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, though. Well, it's not new. It came out back in October, but new to me. Yeah, it's gonna interest both of us. I'm gonna buy it in a couple days, but you see, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's just gonna be a surprise stream. Oh dang, I wasn't paying attention to where I was jumping at right there. Although it's not like dying really matters currently. I have 29 lives. I guess if I like die like a million times or whatever, then it'll start mattering. But I mean, until that point, I gotta say, like, I think Disney is probably the most like consistently like. Okay, so of all of the, I guess, licensed video game, company, like companies that sell their license for video games and stuff like that. I think Disney is probably the most consistently good ones. Like, yeah, I feel like Disney is a pretty like safe bet for your money. Like, the game being at least interesting. What the flip? Then the whole you would kill someone and their entire family because they stole your Red Dead 2 disc. Even then, I feel like that's justified homicide. Like, I feel like you know a judge or whatever would look at that and be like, "Yeah, I could get why I'd do that." And like you might get like a felony, or you might get everyone they ever talk to. You see, that's where I think you would get got, though. I think that's when they'd probably lock you up. That's a lot of people. Like, everyone they ever talk to, man. I think that's just when you take it too far. We're supposed to go this way. Did I? Yeah, I got the thing. I'd kill the cops who locked me up. How are you gonna kill the cops, though, Ice? Cops are pretty unkillable, excluding when it's on their retirement day. A cop is destined to get shot on their retirement day. It's called retiree. The cops. Oh my god. No chill, Ice. No chill. I like that, though. Alright, so this boss sucks, dude. Just, wow. Turn one, I got hit. So this boss sucks. I can't phrase it any other way. She just sucks. Elmira Duck is her name. And I hate her guts. Hope she dies. So one thing that's super stupid to this fight, to me, is so you might see I might be able to get this fight in one go, but I already have a hit, so it's kind of unlikely. But so one thing that's super stupid to me is they add a casket for every additional phase of the fight you make it to. It's just really dumb because it's like, shouldn't they take one away? Like, but I would say this is the hardest boss in the game. Granted, I wouldn't say she's very hard. I would just say she's the hardest boss in this game. And the main reason why is because of that stupid pumpkin attack. Because you don't have like a very wide hitbox. Like the throwing lightning bolts, all that other stuff, that's whatever to me. But like the pumpkins thing, yeah, that's, I don't know. That's when it's not hard, but it's just like, I guess, stuff I'm unprepared for. I wonder if I hit him more to the side, like over here. That'll get rid of them quicker. Kinda. Not really, though. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, okay. We're almost there, boys. Okay. Huh. So as long as I don't get hit right here. We're gonna phase one. We're gonna a one life Elmira, which is kind of crazy to me. because even when I was practicing this game, I would still get got by her at least once. Yeah, funnily enough, like the two easiest bosses in this game are the final boss and the second boss, or at least in my opinion. All right, so we're on the final world, the final level, final set of levels, I guess. So these are kind of hard, I guess. I don't know. I never really got particularly great at them. So I figure we'll beat the game, and then once I beat the game, we're end stream. Unless like I just start dying a lot. If I start dying a lot, I'll just end the stream because I mean this game's ending isn't something like crazy. You could probably guess what happens. I didn't even play the opening to the game. I didn't even show the story. The lore of Donald Duck going quackers is completely lost on you, Ice, and that's entirely my fault. But I'm also not sorry about it. So yeah, though. Tomorrow I'll probably go back to Mega Man Legends. Yeah, the longer tonight went on, the more I cops are gayer than James Charles. I mean you're not wrong. God dang it. Um, yeah, you're not wrong on that one, Ice. God damn it. How'd I get hit by that same thing twice? Okay, so this part, I don't know why this always messes with me, like where these fish come from. Oh, but yeah, though, so one thing I saw on eBay. So, you probably weren't around during this time, but so one game that I really love is Croc Legend of the Gobos on PlayStation One. In fact, actually, we might get some Croc streams going pretty soon because I really want to play through Croc again. I've been in the mood to play some Croc, but yeah, though. So I kind of have this weird, well, I wouldn't say love, but a weird admiration toward Croc. Like, I don't know, I really love Croc. Okay, Croc isn't a very great game, mind you, but I love it. But so I'm very interested in Croc merchandise, of course, and there's not really very much, if any. Whoever took my Red Dead 2, if everyone did, I'll leave my hole in them their Swiss cheese. Oh my god, Ice. Um, yeah, though, Jesus, Ice, no chill tonight. I don't blame you, though. If my copy of Red Dead 2 went missing too, I'd probably be pretty upset as well. Oh crap, I forgot about the stupid fireballs, but whatever. But yeah, though, so I kind of want Croc merchandise, but there's not really any. But there is one piece of merchandise that always stands out in my mind is there was a memory card for the PlayStation 1 for Croc 2. And this thing is super rare. Like it only comes up very rare, but so one finally came up on eBay and it was like $60. And I actually had like, I don't know, a pretty long debate with myself about buying it because I was seriously considering it. Like that's how uncommon like this memory card is to where I would consider spending it, but I didn't because I'm not an idiot. Yeah, though. So Uh, yeah, I might do some like Croc streams pretty soon or something. Like I want to stream Croc, but the whole thing is though is like I don't know which version of Croc to play because I have the Sega Saturn and the PS1 version. But the whole thing is I don't ever feel like playing PlayStation 1 games. Not because the PlayStation 1 is a bad system, but because like I've always used my PS3 to play PS1 games. Um, but so the whole thing is that the whole thing is the PS3 has this weird HDCP on it, where it makes it like darn incredibly like annoying to play one on like a capture card. So because of that, like I very rarely use my PS3, and because of that, I very rarely, if ever, play PS1 games and stuff like that. It's part of the reason why like I've really gotten out of PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 collecting. All right. So it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna call the stream. Just because I'm kind of tired, and I'm mostly just tired from talking. So I'm gonna end stream. Tomorrow we'll be back with Mega Man 64. We're not coming back to Donald Duck. This was kind of just on the fly. But yeah, though. So Ice, I'll see you tomorrow. My stream schedule is going to be Mondays and Tuesdays, and then everything else after that is just up in the air. But yeah, though. So I'll see you tomorrow, Ice. Night.